are removing the print head and the chip reader, you'll have to unscrew here and here and lift this top up. You have a screw here and a screw here that you'll have to remove. Alright, so far we've taken off the front top lip bar. Screw here, screw here. We removed screw that was here and back here and underneath the printer like the photos indicated. These are needed to do the waste tank to get a hold of and do the printer potty, as well as it is needed to be able to remove this lid so we can access this screw. In total so far it has been about 5-6 screws. So when opening the left side panel, you want to be very careful to not completely pull out this because it is attached to the motor, guys. You just really want to remove the lid. I'm going to remove the lid and leave it off. So in the event I have to do further maintenance, I don't have to take apart the roll feeder, paper feeder anymore. So I'm going to completely remove these pins and get this lid off. We remove this screw, and this screw to remove the lid, which I'm not putting back at all. And then this has to come off so we can access that one little screw there. There's screws on the side and on the top. Alright, so to remove the chip reader, you will remove the 2 screws we have been trying to expose. Sorry guys, this is done better with 2 hands if you're recording. You will slowly lift the chip reader. And as you see all the gunk that is down there, place this to the back. There are 4 screws you will have to remove. This bracket here pries off to expose the last 2 screws. This is the other piece that exposes the last 2 screws on the other end. You will remove all 4 screws and lift the print head slowly because there are cables attached to it. Alright, you want to be careful with your cables, that they're not being yanked. You'll want to pull at an outer position to clear all cables. Hold on. One-handed sucks. This print head is squeaky because I did the bottom of it. So you'll want to carefully remove these, and I'm going to need both hands, but you'll pull them softly. If you bend any of those prongs, say goodbye to this C1 and C2 cable. Cables are removed. The new print head is going in. Same thing, plug in the top to the top, bottom to the bottom, carefully. All right, I have snapped the cables back on. I'm gonna lay everything back how it was and put it in. All right, you'll want to lay the print head back down, put all 4 screws back where they were. Let me just screw it, be right back. All 4 screws are back on. We are going to place this bracket over it. Should pretty much wither back in place there. And that's it. And we are going to place the chip reader back, making sure all cables are behind it and not underneath. You already know the drill. Put these cables. Perfect. All right, it is seated where it needs to be. 2 screws back here. We are placing the strip bar back. Remember to align the screws where they go. We are placing the USB side cap on so that we can then bracket the paper feeder. Alright, so I've put the screw here, here, and here. That brackets the paper feed. It's not bracketed to any other bracket, but the side, when I put the side brackets on, it will then keep this from flapping. But I'm keeping the side bracket off and the top bracket just so I can easily maintenance this. Print head swap complete. Put the cards in. I will be running the printer party here shortly. That right there is at a low 30%.